Have you ever seen your dog roll over, belly up to the sky, and immediately thought, oh, they want a belly rub? The truth is, not always. Rolling onto the back can carry 6 very different meanings, from complete trust to a subtle warning. If you misunderstand this behavior, you might miss an important message your dog is trying to send. In today's video, I'll explain the 6 reasons dogs expose their bellies, and I promise, after this, you'll never look at it the same way again. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because even a small piece of knowledge like this can change how you understand and love your dog. 1. Total trust. I'm safe with you. When a dog lies on their back and exposes their belly, they're putting themselves in their most vulnerable position. In the wild, this is extremely risky. The belly is a critical weak spot. So when your dog does this in front of you, it means, I trust you. I know you'll never hurt me. This is one of the strongest signs of trust and bonding. But keep in mind, trust doesn't always mean they want belly rubs. Sometimes they're simply comfortable being near you. Does your dog often roll onto their back when sitting next to you? Comment, and let's see how many people have been given this trust gift. And remember, not every belly roll is about affection. Sometimes it's their way of saying, I don't want any trouble. 2. Submission. I don't want conflict. In the world of dogs and their wolf ancestors, rolling onto the back is a signal of submission. I surrender, I'm not a threat. When feeling pressured or anxious, a dog might expose their belly to calm the situation. Shy dogs or puppies often do this, sometimes even peeing a little as if saying, please don't hurt me. In these cases, don't rush to pet them. Touching the belly can make them more nervous. Have you ever met a strange dog that rolled over but still looked tense? That's submission, not an invitation. And other times, belly up has nothing to do with social feelings. Sometimes it's just a way to cool down. Crucible 3 Cool Down. The natural fan. On hot summer days, you might see your dog lying on their back with all 4 paws in the air. This isn't always an invitation to play. Often it's simply their way of cooling down. A dog's belly has thinner fur, and their paw pads contain sweat glands. By rolling over and exposing their belly, they're taking advantage of the cool air to lower their body temperature. If your dog often lies like this in hot weather, make sure they always have fresh water and shade. Dogs are highly prone to heat stroke. Does your dog love doing the belly up breeze in the summer? Comment below and share your cute photos with us. And while this posture helps them stay cool, sometimes rolling over is also their way of saying, notice me. 4. Seeking attention or play. Notice me. Dogs are clever at learning what gets your reaction. If every time they roll over you laugh, pet them, or play, they quickly learn, this works to get attention. In many cases, rolling onto the back is less about trust or submission and more about inviting you to play or showing excitement when you return home. But here's the difference. A playful dog will have a wagging tail, bright eyes, and a relaxed body. A stressed dog will look tense, curl their body, and avoid eye contact. Does your dog ever flop down in front of you just to say, hey, look at me? Comment, and let's see how many little comedians we have in our dog community. And besides attention, sometimes belly rolling is simply for a very practical reason, scratching an itch. 5. Scratching the simple relief. Don't get too romantic when you see your dog rolling around. Sometimes they're simply itchy. When they can't scratch with their paws, dogs use the ground to rub their back or belly and relieve the discomfort. If it happens occasionally, there's nothing to worry about. But if your dog rolls onto their back constantly, it could be a sign of allergies, fleas, or skin issues, in which case a vet check is recommended. Have you ever laughed at your dog rolling around like they're dust bathing on the floor or in the grass? Share your funny story in the comments. And once you've ruled out the other causes, one of the most common and sweetest reasons dogs roll under their backs is simply asking for belly rubs. 6. Deep relaxation. The sign of total safety in sleep. Not only during play or interaction, many dogs also roll onto their backs while sleeping deeply. This position shows they feel completely secure in their surroundings, because when asleep, exposing the belly leaves them unable to defend themselves. It's one of the clearest signs that your dog sees your home as their natural, safe den. However, not every dog sleeps this way. Shy dogs, or those with a difficult past, are far less likely to rest belly up. If your dog sleeps on their back, paws stretched toward the sky, take it as a heartfelt compliment. I trust this place. I belong to this family. 7. Dog spread or mask their scent. Sometimes when dogs roll over, especially outdoors on grass or in the yard, it's not just about relaxation. This behavior can mean they're either spreading their own scent or picking up outside odors. In the dog world, scent is crucial communication. When they roll, they might leave their smell on the ground to mark territory, or absorb the scent of grass, soil, or even unpleasant smells to mask their natural odor, just like their wolf ancestors did to hunt more effectively. So if your dog rolls on freshly cut grass or even something stinky, it's not stubbornness, it's instinct. Does your dog ever roll on the ground right after a bath to get their smell back? Comment below if your pup is part of the No Clean Dogs Club. 8. Asking for belly rubs because I know you love it. Finally, yes, sometimes dogs really do roll over just to say, please rub my belly. Many dogs learn that belly rubs are a pleasant, fun experience closely tied to the love and affection of their owner. It's a mix of trust, comfort, and joy, and one of the most beautiful bonding moments between you and your pet. But remember, not every dog likes having their belly touched. Always observe body language. If they tense up or pull away, respect their boundaries. Does your dog enjoy belly rubs? Comment yes if it's their favorite moment. And after going through all 9 reasons, the most important takeaway is this: never interpret this behavior in isolation. 9. Belly up to relieve stress. A dog's way of self-soothing. Sometimes, a dog rolls onto their back not because they want to play, not out of trust, and not because they're itchy or hot. In reality, some dogs use this behavior as a form of self-calming when they're stressed. For example, in noisy environments, when meeting strangers, or after an anxious situation, a dog may suddenly flop onto their back, belly up, and start panting. This isn't complete submission, it's more like saying, I don't want conflict, I'm trying to stay calm. The key point is, if you notice your dog often rolling onto their back in stressful situations, pay close attention. It could mean they're not entirely comfortable and need reassurance from you. Have you ever seen your dog roll belly up at a crowded party or when meeting another dog? If so, share your story, because that's a unique anti-stress language dogs use. Now you can see, when a dog rolls onto their back, it could mean trust, submission, relaxation, play, scratching, or simply wanting affection. Every belly roll carries its own message, and only by observing the whole body language can you truly understand what they're saying. There's a beautiful saying, we don't need to speak the same language. Love and observation are enough. And I believe the more you understand your dog, the deeper and stronger your bond becomes. In the next video, I'll share 10 dog behaviors you may have misunderstood all along, and you'll be surprised by the truth. For now, tell me, which of these 6 reasons fits your dog the most? Comment below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because one small action today might help another dog owner understand their pet better.